Welcome, Pokemon trainers, Pokemon breeders, and Pokemon masters alike. It is Griever back here once again to give you guys the fourth leg of the GenLocke challenge. Now, what is the GenLocke, you might ask? Look no further than right over here. Here's the description, and I urge everyone to definitely go check out the original videos so that you understand what a GenLocke is in depth. Suffice it to say, if I had to summarize it really quickly, multiple Nuzlockes in a row. That's pretty much what it is. But we are on our third part of the fourth leg of the run, which is our Pearl run. So let's just get underway with that. Let's go. Let's do it. Pokemon time. Okay, so we start off with an encounter here. It's a Glameow. Alright. So we beat the fifth gym. We beat 3 gyms last time. And now we're here to hopefully defeat gyms 6 and 7, I would hope, at the very least. Looks like this run is about an hour long of edited material, but you never know what'll happen with, you know, different team battles with Galactus, and then, you know, encounters like this, where we're going to try to catch ourselves a Glameow. Let's see. I don't think I record any losing. Like if I fail to capture something, I don't think I've ever included that in any of my edits, but I might have in earlier runs. I don't think I include that here, and boom, yeah, there's a Glameow for us. So a very ease into it start, you know, it's not super epic. It's like, we just beat the 5th gym leader, let's go on to the 6th. It's like, no, let's catch a cat. Let's catch a Glameow that we will never ever fucking use. I will not use a Purugly. I'd rather lose the GenLocke challenge than use a goddamn Purugly. I know the spirit of a GenLocke is, or a Nuzlocke in general, is to use Pokemon you wouldn't normally use. But my god, I don't like Purugly. And we call this one Lucifer after the Cinderella movie. The cat was actually named Lucifer. A lot of people forget that detail. And since Purugly sort of reminds me of the goddamn evil cat from Cinderella, you know, it is what it is. Now, finally, we get to a rival battle where Starly has finally evolved into a Starvia. About bloody time. Level 31. My god, why did you wait so long, Cell? Or Wally, or what is his name again? Barry. Barry is his real name. Anyways, doesn't matter. So we go for the Toxic Spikes. We take the Aerial Ace to the face. It does basically nothing. And we still poison Starvia regardless due to Poison Point. Wait, what? So we don't have the hidden ability Sheer Force? Did I not? I feel like I put that. Maybe I didn't. My god, what did I add? If I didn't add ability Sheer Force, like, because this is the generation where hidden abilities started to exist. At least I thought they did. I thought I had Sheer Force on this guy. Okay, maybe I don't. So that takes away a lot of the details I was talking about before. Nonetheless, there goes Starvia, and now we're into Prinplup, who automatically, of course, gets poisoned. It's good to have Toxic Spikes on the field, it really is. So we switch out immediately, so we don't take up like a bubble beam to the face, into Dragoon! What's the Fury attack? Okay, we totally could have tanked that. And boom, there we go. Hurt by the poison. I don't think Leaf Blade is gonna matter when it comes to poison. Nope. Nope, it won't. Boom. Leaf Blade, ladies and gentlemen. Leaf Blade. Dragoon as a Sceptile. In its perfect form. Leaf Blade is just... It's the dominating move. It is literally the dominator of this Nuzlocke. Now we are going to switch out up against the Ponyta, because why not? It's stupid to stay in just to take like extra damage. So we switch back out into Nidoboy. Ponyta is poisoned by the toxic spikes, of course. And boom, here we go. A takedown, but it's like... What's takedown going to do? 20 odd damage. Took a little bit of a hit for that. The poison hurt you. That hurt you a lot more than it hurt me. And then I just go straight up to the Surf. Super effective. I'm a special attacker. Boom. Once again, Sheer Force wouldn't have mattered for Surf anyways. But apparently I don't have Sheer Force. I thought I had... God damn. Why did I not choose... What did I choose? I didn't go for that. Either way, a Heracross coming into the mix. Okay, here we have a contender. I would have loved to have had a Heracross on my team. Like, there's a Pokemon that is so rare in the early gens and stuff like that. If you ever got one, you'd want to keep it on your team. And this thing is no joke. Like, look at that damage there. Holy shit. And even with the poison, we only got him to half. So I gotta switch. I can't stay in. Nidoboy is actually gonna lose to a Heracross. So I have to go for the dragon. For Ancalagon the Black. The greatest dragon in fantasy. To take a Horn Attack really quick. Which is like, yeah, 19 damage. Whatever. Get yourself hurt by poison. How about you feel the power of Fire Fang, bitch? Which once again, don't have Flamethrower yet, so Fire Fang is actually going to do less because our attack stat is fine, but our special attack is where we're at, right? So we need Flamethrower. We need Flamethrower 100%. And then comes Rosalia. We can definitely take her out, no problem, with another Fire Fang. But, funnily enough, this thing removed, because of the poison typing or whatever, removed the toxic spikes. Could have done that. Oh, goddamn. Refused to do it, and now at the very end, when it's your last point, it doesn't matter. I couldn't have poisoned you anyways, and now I kill you in one shot. I take the level, and toxic spikes did its work, you know, as much as we wanted. So Zell, what are you thinking, my man? Either way, we do defeat our rival for another time. I believe the third time. Now, this is where we technically get an encounter here. I don't count Iron Island. Like, if you get an encounter in Iron Island, you can't take the egg. But I got the egg because I used repels and stuff like that. I used up most of my repels to that I found to speed blitz that in the most efficient way possible. No different than when I did the Pokemon Silver run and getting Lugia on the team. I got Lugia because legendaries aren't banned as long as they are within the confines of the game. Though I don't count scripted legendaries, so that's why I like things like Palkia, Dialga, Groudon, Kyogre, anything after that doesn't count, you know. Because they're scripted. They're scripted encounters. And I'm talking real legendaries. I'm talking like if you want to go to the power plant, use up all your repels and get a Zapdos, you catch it. It's good. You know, so I did that one time. But yeah. I did get the Rylu egg. Because I used up all mine. Just in case I were to lose anybody, I thought a Lucario is one of the strongest, one of the best Pokemon to come out of Gen 4. I would take a Lucario in a heartbeat. So in case the worst should happen, I would like the option of having a Lucario. So I made sure to use up my repels. I knew that repels wouldn't matter for the rest of the game. So I used up the amount that I had, and yeah. And now we're into the next gym. We're into the 6th gym, I believe. We're into the 6th gym. And we're winning. Steel type. Once again, we're saving Ancalagon. for when we actually need them. So far, Dragoon is dealing with everything just fine. Once again, see, we're gonna see a lot of this. See, we're gonna see a lot of ground and rock types because steel type is so related to them. And Leaf Blade is just going to be our soul, our way to victory. Because not only is Leaf Blade the GOAT of moves, it also is going to win this entire gym challenge. 100%. I don't even bother to question it anymore. Why would I? Why the hell would I? And there goes another Onyx. Down for the count. And all we're doing is increasing our level. We're almost level 40. God damn. And these guys are weak as shit. See, like, even if we were, which once again, I'm not apologizing, like, because I'm pretty sure the gym leader has like level like 38s and stuff like that. So just because these trainers have Pokemon that are 10 levels lower than us, doesn't mean that I didn't earn all this shit. I didn't grind. Granted, Swablu, yeah, Swablu was grinded. Swablu had to be, there was no choice. But outside of Swablu, I didn't grind any of these guys. I went through the game. I fought the random battles, I fought all the trainers, I fought the gym battles, and lo and behold, now they're in the high 30s. That's just where you end up at this point. If you keep the same team like I have consistently, why wouldn't you be at this level? Makes no sense that you wouldn't be. So, boom, a pursuit, which, that was just a misclick. Take the Iron Tail. It lowers our defense. Well. Yeah, that was a simple misclick. I didn't hit down fast enough. But once again, Leaf Blade is just doing its job. It's showcasing that it is the GOAT move. I will never stop praising, like high praising Leaf Blade. It is just, it's just that move. You know what I mean? Okay, why am I? So I'm moving. Okay, I decided to go ring around the Rosie, and not in the fun way that Jackie Q from Get Him to the Greek was talking about, just a random run around the circle thing. Yeah, let's go. So, what the fuck does Scorpia have anything to do with Steel typing? I mean, I immediately have to switch, right? Because this thing is just going to cause me grief. So we switch out Dragoon, go with Sheenon, because of course of the... Is it Bug Poison? It's Poison Dark, isn't it? Something like that. Anyway, hits me with the Iron Tail. That hurts, that's a critical, so that makes more sense. We go for the Aerial Ace. It is super effective, so it must be Bug type. Not enough to kill, however. Then goes with the Pin Missile, which, once again, badass move back in the day, not so great now. Especially when coming from a Jolteon from the champion in yellow version. Damn, Pin Missile sucked. But seriously, what does that or Drapion have to do with Steel types? Nothing. So it's weird. It's like, you're going to be a Steel type trainer. I'm going to use a Poison Dark. Like, but you're a Steel type trainer. but I want a Poison Dark. I'm like, what the fuck? You know? So here we go. We get a Screech from the Steelix after we've already used Dragon Breath. We decide to switch out, however, from Shinon, and we go into Nidoboy, probably for the quick Surf. Now that we took the Screech, so we're worried probably about a... Oh no, went for a double Screech, so we should have been doubly worried, because even if Dragon Breath had paralyzed this guy, he still would have only been like just below half health. Surf, however, at this range should be enough to just kill Steelix without question. Given that the fact that our special attack on Nidoking, I was wrong apparently about the sheer force, but the special attack is definitely a 31. So everything goes to that, and boom. Back to some more fun plays here. Move this way. That gets us nowhere. 2 trainers to deal with. Immediately, it's a minor guy. Let's see. What do you got? What do you got to show me? You have 2 Pokemon, one being an Onix. And starting off with Dragoon, this is going to be a cakewalk. I mean, seriously, why would I ever consider anything but Leaf Blade? It is the ultimate attacking move. It is the move. Like, seriously, it is the move. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just checking something. Oh. Sorry, my dad's drunk and my brother is texting me about it. So. But as I wasn't worried about checking my phone for 5 seconds during this recording because I knew that Leaf Blade was the answer. It's always the answer. Leaf Blade is basically the gospel of Pokemon at this point. Let's see it once again. Leaf Blade. Let's go. And now Black Belt David, my father's name actually, so that's ironic. So I just heard from my brother about my dad, about work and blah blah blah, and then there's a Black Belt David, which is my father's first name. So yeah, I mean it's his only name, first name. Yeah, it's weird when you say what's your first name. It's like, well, what do you mean? What is my name? You know. That being said, I know a few people who go by their middle names, so it's what it is. I have a friend named William that goes by Max, so there we go. Leaf Blade. Though once in a while to piss him off, I call him William. Like, that's not my name. I'm like, that is a badass name. You're named literally of the first king of England. Fucking own that name, man. What the fuck has a Maxwell done? Other than write a bunch of cards and been Maximilian Pegasus. You know? So now we're switching up all our typings here. We're making sure that we have everything in order going forward. And we just want the... Oh, and then we have another trainer. A trainer I didn't know about. I thought that was the last 2 trainers, but no. We definitely have another trainer here to deal with. Only one Pokemon. It's a... See, once again, an Azumarill. A literal, like, before fairy type, sure, but a water type. A water type in a steel gym. What the fuck? So I immediately have to switch. After healing up shit. But goddamn. Great, you went for tail whip, but you shouldn't be here. You're not a steel type. You're not even a rock or a ground type. You are literally the epitome, the difference. Like, if it was a Prinplup, I would understand. I'd be like, well, this thing evolves into a steel type. Azumarill does not do that. Azumarill does not evolve into shit. It's a water fairy at the latest that I checked. So that's kind of bullshit. Anyway, we did win. Now we go up against Brian here. And as you guys can tell, obviously I decided to switch tactics and go with Ancalagon to start the battle. Instead. So there we go. Leader Byron. It's not Brian, it's Byron. Okay, so a Bronzor, which we can immediately, at this stage, level 38. Do we have Flamethrower yet? No, we only have Fire Fang. So, but nonetheless, Fire Fang. If it was Flamethrower, it would one shot. But since it's Fire Fang, yeah, it doesn't. So we have to take a Psychic attack. Seriously, well, see, here's my point. My point once again. We're only, like, one of our strongest guys here, level 38, is only 2 levels higher than the gym leader's Pokemon. That is not that bad, you know? We do get the Fire Fang off. And then here comes a Bastiodon, who is level 39. Once again, so we are not over leveled for this gym. We are literally on their level. So we go for the Fire Fang, which doesn't really do much of anything. He did flinch, however. So we go for it again. Because steel, I believe, rock typing. I think we're trying to get the burn here. And ancient power is going to do way more because, of course, the flying typing. So Ancalagon has to switch out. Like, he was not in his best form. He only has Fire Fang. He's a special attacker. No Flamethrower. No, you know. He just can't do it. So we're going to take the Ancient Power with Nidoboy here. Who we healed up, obviously. And then we're going to use Surf. Because that rock typing, whether it's rock or ground, doesn't matter. It's going to be super effective. Now we take Bastiodon down to the red. Flash Cannon. Oh, steel type move. Let's see it. Supposedly the Hyper Beam of steel type moves. It did sweet fuck all. We go for double kick. Just to see the super effectiveness. And it literally brings this guy down to, I mean, that was a critical hit, but that would have, 2 double kicks does it. It's so sad. And then we go for the Surf after the full restore. Like, this guy never stood a chance. Like, we were always going to win this. We were never going to lose a Pokemon. We were never in danger as far as this particular spot is concerned. And then Steelix comes out. And it's like, well, I have double kick, I have Surf, I have 87 HP. Like, what are you going to do? Surf is going to do over half. See? Almost kills him. Ice Fang. Good choice. It's going to hurt. But not enough. And unless that freezes me, which it doesn't, that was your one shot. That was the one chance. But I would have switched out. I never would have risked Nidoboy after dealing down to the yellow to 45 HP against the Steelix. I would have switched. And then the problem would have been solved. So the fact that we now have won this battle against Byron, it was always in the cards. It was never not. Okay, so now we took TM91, which is flash cannon. Of course it is. So now we're in the cavern to fight against one of the other galactic guys. Jupiter, Mars, and this guy is, I assume, Saturn. Okay, so it is Commander Saturn with a Kadabra. Ooh, Kadabra. Is it Cadabra or is it Kadabra? Who knows? It's Kadabra. It's Kadabra. Alright, so we can't use items anymore. We go straight for the return, which should deal decent damage. Oh, nearly kills him. Well, his physical wouldn't be that strong, I would think. I don't think his physical defense would be that great. Shockwave doing neutral damage, of course, because of the dragon flying typing. But it doesn't matter. Return. We're not paralyzed or anything like that. Boom. There goes the Kadabra. So we also get to level 39. Let's go. And we can learn Dragon Dance. I believe we say no to Dragon Dance because, once again, we're more of a special, like, we're not going to be using, we're more of a tanky, like, we're trying to be a bulky Pokemon, so Dragon Dance isn't going to help us much. We're already fast. We don't need the attack stat change. So Bronzor comes in. We use Dragon Breath. It does very, very little. And then Bronzor uses a Shadow Ball, which does nothing, but still, I'm like, I want to kill this bitch. So I assume I'm going to go into Ancalagon, or, well, Ancalagon's kind of weak, so we'll go into somebody else who has a high special attack stat, which is Copper, of course. And boom, Rock Tomb happens. Glad we got out of there. That was interesting. And that was a critical hit and everything too. That might have been devastating for Altaria there. So we go for a Thunderbolt with Copper. Copper does almost a full kill. God damn. The man's special attack is just mwah, chef's kiss. And then a Toxicroak, who once again has some high-powered poison and fighting type moves. We just go straight for the Thunderbolt to do some early damage though. And then boom. Does over half, gets healed but with the Citrus Berry, but we know that we can kill him with one more Thunderbolt from that range. Revenge, however. Oh, that's a lot. Thankfully, we know that Thunderbolt will kill from that range. So otherwise, it's good night for Raichu. Boom. We also get the level up to level 41. This is fantastic. So we beat Saturn. And pretty handily, I would argue as well. And now we're up against, once again, hello Mars. How you doing? Looking good. Except you're not, because you're wearing that god-awful uniform. Honestly, you might be pretty. I have no idea, but the short hair is not doing anything for me. The outfit is, once again, it might be skin tight, but listen, I was in an age long before leggings and yoga pants, so your trying is not doing anything for me. Nope. And your Golbat coming in here at level 37, trying to intimidate me with a confused Ray when I clearly have the advantage, ain't gonna do shit because I'm gonna just jump right in and change up the game with Copper. Let's go. Air Cutter, alright. Tank it. Yeah. All of what? What even was that? 7 damage? That's nothing. That's shit. Meanwhile, a Thunderbolt, maybe the critical mattered, but I doubt it. Boom. There goes the Golbat. So, Mars, once again, why don't you tell me what you're all about? Here comes a Bronzor, which, once again, one quick fire move to take him out, but you know what? Let's just Thunderbolt him. Let's see how much damage that does. Oh, it gets him down to the goddamn red. You're not shit, Mars. Learn your goddamn place. You were intimidating in early game. You're not anymore. A Golbat, a Bronzor, 1 shot, 2 shot, now what do you have left? Oh, Pure Ugly. That's right. Pure Ugly. Pure ugliness. This Thunderbolt is going to be a 2-hit KO. Watch. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a critical hit. So it wasn't even a 2. So we did a 1, a 2, and a 1. Mars, I'm sorry. You just ain't it. Calm down, Mars. You better calm down. You better recognize your betters before you try tackling me again. You only had a shot when I was weak sauce. You don't have a shot anymore. You ain't never gonna top me. I'm sorry. Like Mars, like Saturn's the last. Like Saturn's the strongest. Saturn's the last chance that they had to actually defeat or do any real damage to me. And now we're into the high mountains here, and we run into a level 32 Sneasel. I want this bitch. I want him. Because, first off, Sneasel is just a great dark ice typing. Like, that's a great typing. But also, Weavile, which is introducing this gen. 100%. Let's go. Once again, like I've always said, if the worst should happen, then we are going to need really viable Pokemon to take their place. And this is late game at this point. We cannot screw around. You know, I can't just randomly say, okay, I lost a Pokemon, let's introduce a Weedle or a Pidgey. You know what I mean? I need some viable guys, end game viable Pokemon, in case the worst should happen. And Sneasel? Weavile? Chalk it up to 100%. Weavile is actually one of the Pokemon that I would consider trading out a Hall of Famer for. Like, that dude is just off the charts. The speed, the move pool, it's all there. So now we still have hail falling while we have a paralysis. Sneasel at yellow. And we're just going to start lobbing Pokeballs at his ass. Okay, an icy wind. Alright. You're trying something. Either way, we have Pokeballs galore to be able to catch you. Boom, baby, we caught it. We got the Sneasel. And as a male Sneasel, automatically I can already guess. We call him Silver, right? Yeah. Silver 100%. Calling him Silver. Because our real first, and everybody's first introduction to Sneasel was Silver. If you played like I did, that's the way it was. And Heracles is finally evolving into a Rhydon. Do we do Rhyperior? Maybe, maybe not. But either way, the epitome of great rock ground type Pokemon. Golem and Rhydon, the two epitomes of greatness. And we have one of them. We have Rhydon, who wants to learn Hammer Arm. We will be unable to actually give him a Hammer Arm because we can't get rid of Rock Smash, unfortunately. So I believe we get rid of Rock Blast for it here. With the potential of course, getting Rock Blast back with Heart Scales. Forgot Rock Blast, yeah. And got Hammer Arm, which is so good, so we'll get rid of Rock Smash by the time we need it. And now on a new route, which a lot of people forget, there are two routes in the Snowy Way to Snow Point City. We ran into a Snover, which, once again, I am a fan of a Bomb in the Snow. I would use one, given the opportunity. So let's Leaf Blade it. Which still does over half when not very effective, like goddamn. Okay, Snover used Mist. We don't really have anything else that we can do. Because I don't want to kill the goddamn thing, right? So... maybe Quick Attack or something? Oh no, we just go straight for the Pokeball. We're just trying to catch this damn thing. I mean, fair enough. And nope, not quite gonna happen. Alright. Ice Shard against the Grass type. And I'm not Dragon right now, so that's gonna... oh. Actually, not nearly as bad as I thought. I thought that would bring him down to at least 80 HP. But between the hail and everything... oh, I'm gonna use Fury Cutter. There we go. Down to the red. Ingrain. That is going to be an issue. So Ingrain is like Leech Seed. So I decided to switch out into... who do I switch out to? Copper. Grass and Ice don't really work on Copper, so makes sense. Alright. Clearly I get this guy. I'm buffered. Am I looking for the paralysis? Because he's Grass Ice. I can still get the para with the Thunder. Yeah. With the Thunder Wave. So it's an Ice Shard. He's faster than me. It's not going to do much. There we go. Alright. So he might not be in the red anymore, but he's also paralyzed. The mist wore off. Hail continues to fall. And boom, I'm hit by it. Of course he is not, because he's Ice type. And Ingrain increases HP. I go for the Pokeball, nonetheless, because paralysis difference. It's not enough. Still not doing it. Mist is cast by the Snover. Like, this is... getting this guy is going to be tough. Once again, an Abominous Snow is a very viable Pokemon to use in late game, so catching him is like, I don't want to give up, you know what I mean? Like, at the expense of one of my guys? No. But we're not at that level yet. And boom, we do it with just a simple Pokeball throw at the end of all of that. And boom, we have ourselves a Snover. Who we're going to call Yeti. Yeti. Good name. Good name. Okay, so now we're entering the gym. The 7th gym. The Ice Gym. Let's go. Okay, you know immediately that I'm going to skip all of the puzzles. With an Ice Gym, yeah. With that shit, yeah. I'm skipping all that. You guys know it's going to happen. I'm going to battle all the trainers. You guys are going to see all the trainers. But I am immediately going to skip out on all the probably 25 to 30 minutes it took me to figure that shit out. Like, I'm very good at figuring out the old style, like Gen 1, Gen 2 stuff, because I did it so many times. But I didn't play Gen 4 enough to remember the puzzles, you know what I mean? Like, give me Ocarina of Time puzzles, I can do it. Give me Gen 2 puzzles, I can do it. I'm not going to be able to figure this shit out. Not in a timely fashion anyway. It's going to take me like 25 minutes. So, I'm definitely skipping all that shit. But either way, we take an Ice Fang immediately. Like, it's crazy. But Floatzel, I don't care that you're level 37. Leaf Blade. Just so we're clear, once again, Leaf Blade is the GOAT. Leaf Blade is the way to victory. And look at us go. Just another Leaf Blade. It's not even super effective. And it's strong enough to take down a fellow level 37. Like, I'm only 41. I'm only 4 levels higher. And I'm like, goddamn. Sceptile should be walking away from an Ice Gym. We should be talking, you know, fire types and not fire wing types, which is Charizard. So honestly, in our Ice way, we have a huge disadvantage because we have a ground type, we have a flying type, we have a grass type. You know, ice is actually quite deadly to us. But here we decide on strength. Starting off with Nidoboy here. Who does? Jesus Christ. Oh, it was a critical hit, I was about to say. Like, that would have been about a half, but he crit. So there we go. Nidoboy is now level 41. Good for him. Ended up figuring out that guy pretty quick. So the moment we get rid of the trainers, all we gotta worry about is, once again, one man. One gym leader. Once again, water might have something to do with ice, but Quagsire has no business being in an Ice Gym. None whatsoever. Doesn't even have an Ice type move. The bitch used Earthquake. So I decided to switch. I mean, for obvious reasons. Until Altaria, because we assumed another earthquake was going to happen. It did, and it didn't happen, so fuck you. Dragon Breath for the paralysis. Let's go. With a critical hit, it did so much damage that I don't give a shit that it didn't paralyze. Take the water pulse. No confusion, no problem. Dragon Breath, get out of here. Get out of here, Quagsire. You don't even belong in the ice gym in the first place. It's like having a water gym and all of a sudden a Charmeleon shows up. It's like, no. This is not okay. And now I'm switching over to Copper to lead. And now, boom, we're facing off against another trainer. Let us see. Let us see. 3 Pokemon. Let's go. A Pelipper up against Copper. Yeah, this is a joke. Boom, baby. And guess what? Copper one-shot the Pelipper. And grew to level 43 doing it. And a Golduck. Alright. Once again, these water types pretend to be ice types. Like, yeah. Alright. As long as you actually carry an ice type move, I'd be okay with it. But the fact is that this ice gym, like, what the? A Steelix? A Steelix in an ice gym. What the fuck does a Steelix have to do with an ice gym? I mean, you can circumvent, you know, and point to all the calendar reasons as to why and be like, this is why. January star moved to March's fucking plank, and this is why this. You can do it? I'm just not gonna buy it. It's dumb. Heracles comes out though. Takes a Harden. Oh no. How about Hammer Arm? From Rhydon, and boom, Heracles. On screen first W. On screen. Let's go with a Hammer Arm. Good for you, Heracles. You are the GOAT. You are amazing. Well, actually, the real GOAT is Dragoon, but still. So, we have one more, maybe 2 more trainers to deal with. This is one of them. It's got 1 Pokemon. It's a Snover. Let me guess, level 40. 39. Close enough. Okay. So, Ice, Grass, Thunderbolt is going to be not very effective. We take the Ice Shard, which doesn't do much. We clearly go for Thunderbolt anyways. Does a shit ton of damage. Maybe we stay with Copper on this. Yeah. There's no reason not to, because Ice Shard is doing about as much as Hail. Let's see. 103. 187. So it does about not even 20 damage. Thunderbolt, we're so close. We nearly got this guy. And we're buffeted by the hail. And now I assume we're going to go for the quick attack. Yes. Quick attack so we don't take any more damage. Boom. We're still at 80 HP. We kill the Snover and boom. We defeat the trainer. Let's go. Okay. So now, while we play in the snow here, or playing in the ice, I recognize that we definitely need help. A lot of help. So while I play around here, knowing that I can't do anything that anybody wants me to do, I think I left this in as a joke to be like, hey, yeah, look, I fucking suck. I take forever to figure out these puzzles when it's not handed to me, you know. These ice puzzles, yeah, it takes me a while. Oh, I figured out that part. Yeah, yay. Yay me. Oh, and I figured out the second part. Oh, that's excellent. But I still need to get rid of, like, 3 or 4 different snowballs to figure it all out. And then, yeah, at the end of the day, I think here is where I gave up. No? I cannot break that snowball. Okay. I'm surprised because when I edited this, I let it go for a while just for humor's sake. Now at this point it's like, how long am I gonna... Yeah, apparently. Still going. What? Alright. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think that when I was editing this, I had a lot more things to talk about. And I guess my future self, hindsight is 2020, I don't have as much things to talk about as apparently I thought I did while editing. Not even while recording, just while editing, because I edited this and it's still not like, yeah. I mean, what? Why am I really going to show the whole thing? How to figure it out? Seriously, at some point, I must fade to black. Here. For the love of God. Because I did not figure this out for a while. Like, this was one of those things where it was like, alright, it's not that I looked up a guide, it's just that I played around so much that I figured it out, you know? And we're still here. What was I thinking? Am I actually in real time showing how I figured out how to destroy each of the snowballs? Because if so, goddamn, we did not need to see all this. My editing self is such a perfectionist, I understand. but nobody gives a shit on how I did this. Finally, we reach Candace. My God. I'm not going to show you guys half of what went down, in all honesty. It was brutal as shit. Like, just watching myself trying to figure out the puzzle one step at a time. I thought it was cute at first, but yeah, it was not. Nope. So the first Pokemon is a Snover, and Caligon is out in front at level 42 using Flamethrower. It's 4 times effective. It's a non-game right then and there. Next is a Medicham. Was nothing to do, by the way, with ice types. Saying. We still flamethrower the bitch. We still flamethrower this motherfucking bitch. Almost kill it. Decides for bulk up. I'm like, alright. We get hit by the hail, of course, but so does Medicham. And regardless of the Hyper Potion, I expected it. I knew that gym leaders were going to do it. So boom. Second Flamethrower. Because it doesn't matter if it doesn't one-shot. What matters is that the second one will kill. So unless this guy is going to waste all of his Hyper Potions on Medicham, I'm winning this exchange 100%. So we got Detect. Alright, fine dandy. And Hail will do more damage. But he only went for the 1 Hyper Potion, not 2. Boom. There we go. Medicham is now down. The hail continues to fall, but we only have 2 Pokemon left. We have a Sneasel, which once again, 1 Flamethrower will take out even if he was level 45. It won't matter. Sneasel's special defense is not nearly enough to take on Charizard's Flamethrower. Gone, done like dinner. A little surprising I was faster, but it is what it is. And then the final Pokemon, I'm not sure who it is. Abominous Snow. So, times 4 when it comes to fire. Flamethrower is going to one-shot this guy. No matter how bulky he is, no matter how high his defensive and special defensive stats are. Times 4, it's over. It's just done. There we go. We defeated Candace and the Ice Gym. Fantastic. Wonderful. And we got Avalanche as a souvenir. Fantastic. Now we have to face off against another Galactic Grunt. Oh, sorry, an Elite named Saturn. We have to go up against his ass again. So So Kadabra, Heracles, Rhydon versus Kadabra. The difference is we can tank a Psychic even with a shitty special defense. Not well, but we can tank it. You cannot tank a Crunch from us. Boom, baby. Boom. There goes. Rhydon is just showing Heracles. Let's go. Bronzor. Let's go. What do you think we can do? How about I use Hammer Arm on your Steel type ass? Almost done. 3/4 of health. Fuse Ray. We gotta get out of there. Oh, we did our job. Beat a Kadabra, and we nearly destroyed Bronzor. So 1.5 kills for Heracles. Then boom, we jump into Ankelagon, who uses Shadow Ball against us. It does literal 7 damage. Then boom. How about a Flintock? Steel typing. It's just a no contest. It's no contest. It's no context. It's no contorexa text. That's a word I just made up. This is the key. Toxic Road? Get out of here. We got this. The Pearl GenLocke will survive. Okay, so use Poison Jab on Ankelagon. Some damage. But it's nothing when it comes to Flamethrower style. Boom. You're down. It's over. Done. And that is the end of Saturn, and we have defeated Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. We defeated all of them. Defeated all those planets. So, at the end of the day, we have lost nobody. Nobody. We have only succeeded, we've only won when it comes to the Pearl GenLocke Challenge. I am a little humbled by the fact that we lost in Gen 3, but we have yet, and we lost nothing in Gen 2. And so far in Gen 4, we have lost nothing. And I'm going to hold on to that, and I think that we can go all the way with this exact team and get there. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. Pokemon trainers, Pokemon breeders, and Pokemon masters alike. I am looking forward to what you guys think going forward. So, that being said, see you back here next time for the next part of the Pearl leg of the GenLocke Challenge. Looking forward to it. Hope you guys are too. See you back here next time, everybody. Sayonara.